So now in our final video, I want to walk you through using the course home in the MyLab product. So we're going to go to the left navigation for the course and click on MyLab and Mastering. Now when you're here, you're brought to the Pearson page. We've been working in the All Assignments area, but what I want to show you is you can actually go to the course home, and that's also a way for a one-stop shop of accessing your assignments. So let me show you that. So as you can see, you see a dashboard. It looks a little bit like what you may be used to from Canvas. So what I want to do is show you a few things that are really important in here. So you have a calendar. This is great to keep track of assignments as they're due. Pay attention also here to this dashboard part where it says My Upcoming Assignments, showing you when things are due, how soon they're due. Okay. Now let's talk about some of the things that are important. Now I know we've walked through accessing your homework and quizzes in our previous videos, but let me show you that you can actually click just here and access your homework. Alright, so here we are, we're already filtered in to the same section we've seen before where we're just looking at our homework. Okay, let's go back to our course home. We'll go to quizzes. And here we are again. Now it's exactly the same, so it matters really not whether you come in from the MyLab and Mastering and going into your assignments, or whether you come to the course home and then navigate within it. Might be easier for you. It's kind of an either way. I want to talk about your study plan also. Some courses use this. Now Math Labs, Stat Labs, and accounting labs are used, so it's the MyLab product. So you might see it in different courses, and each one is going to deliver it in a slightly different way. So be careful, take a look at your syllabus, see if the study plan is incorporated in that course, and then this is how you access it. So it's through the My Courses section of the MyLab product. Gradebook. Now this is something I definitely want to show you. One of the things that you know from us taking quizzes, when you take a quiz, there's no feedback. You're either right or you're wrong, and you don't really know it until the end. The great thing is you can actually review past quizzes from in here. So you actually go to the gradebook and you can go to review. So you know you can always review homework. You always have that ability. But you get to also do this on quizzes as well. So this is a great way of looking at what might have been incorrect to get feedback so that the next time you take your quiz, if there's multiple attempts, you have a better opportunity to get that question right. So that's a great way to access the information and the feedback, and this is the only way you can get to this. So there's no other way you get to that. You go to the My Home section of the course, you come to Gradebook, and then you can review your quizzes. So that's really important. Now this is a tool that's in this particular course. Not all of them will have this, but you always have the ability to follow the left navigation for the content that's in that specific course. I'm just highlighting some of the things that are very important in this course, but you'll find that as you move along in your particular course. Another super important thing, your book. This is your ebook. This is your resource. So this is how you're going to be moving through and understanding the actual chapter contents. So let's take a look at it. Okay, here we are. We are in the first chapter. Get familiar with this interface. Be comfortable with what it offers you. So you're going to see information. So you're going to be able to move from page to page. So it says previous and next. Shows what page number you're on. You could set it up to a 2-page view, kind of like a book. You can also put notes in. So let's say I think this section right here is really important. So let me set up a little note that brings my attention to it for my studying. Of course, you have the option to highlight. So let's actually put a little highlight right there. So now we've highlighted a section. We could zoom it up or down, depending on your computer, what you're reading it on. That might be really helpful. And bookmarking. That's also a really great tool. So you can always come back to your bookmarks at a later time. You could switch to a whiteboard view, so it allows a little bit different functionality. So there's lots of options within the book that you have. And once again, you would get to that through the My Course. So once again, we're in the MyLab. We go to Course Home, and then we actually would go from the main menu all the way down to where it says Chapter Contents. And that's where you can navigate to the particular chapter you're in. So that's a very nice thing. Let's go back to the main menu again. Talk about some of the other things. Again, you always have the left-hand side. Take a look at these things. There might be videos that will help you as you're moving through the course. Depends on the course what information will be in there, but take a look. It might really help you quite a bit. Now we're at the multimedia library. Now I think this is fantastic. You have the ability in this area to filter by chapter and then by a media type what you want to see. So do you want to see the textbook? Well, you can do that. Do you want to see an animation, PowerPoint video, video lectures? So let's look at video lectures and let's just go all chapters just to see what comes up. So we have no video lectures for the first section, but then we do in basic skills and concepts. It tells you exactly how long it is. So this is a great tool. This will really help you. Now I'm not saying that it's not within the book. It certainly is. But this is a great way of just getting it in a nice filtered and distilled version of exactly what you're looking for. Same thing with PowerPoints. Now PowerPoints are actually in your Canvas course as well. Let me show you that really quickly. So if you go to your modules and you scroll down and you'll see that the PowerPoints are included. But if you're in the multimedia library, very nice way of also filtering down and just seeing for say chapter 1, pulling down all the PowerPoints. So it's very useful. So this was the really important stuff. So let's just recap how we got here and what we did once we were here. So we're in our Canvas course. We go to the left, navigation to MyLab and Mastering. When we're there, rather than going to the All Assignments, which we've always done before, we come right into the course home. We see a dashboard in front of us. Shows lots of results. Important things such as your upcoming assignments, your calendar, and more importantly, the left navigation, which includes accessing your homework. It's a more direct link, quizzes and tests, your study plan. Remember, this may be different in your courses. Your grade book, which allows you to review your quizzes so that when you're taking it for the next time, if you're allowed multiple attempts, you've received some good feedback on any that you may have gotten incorrect. Tools that are specific to the course. Chapter contents brings you to the ebook. So now you're in the ebook and you have certain tools that allow you to move forward, to move back, to browse, to search for a term, to actually highlight, put notes on the page, bookmark. So lots of options. And that's within your book. Go back to the main menu. You have tools for success that may be there in some classes and not in others. It offers different information in each class, but take a look. It may be something that'll help you understand a concept better. Of course, the multimedia library, which is very useful for, once again, finding media types that you can filter by chapter, by section, and have it all displayed to you in one nice, easy place. So let's go to animations. And there you go. So this is how it works. I hope you find this very helpful. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me if it's a technology question, or of course your instructor if it's a question relating to the material itself.